am Coro's Pap Judith, the owner of Silver Dream Kennel. I got to know the Australian Shepherd, Aussie, when I was in France with my collie. Until then I have never seen them alive, only on photos, as there were not even one in Hungary. I have always liked this breed because at that time it seemed that it is very similar to the Border Collie in outlook and phenotype.
In my opinion, the Aussie has a completely different character than the Border Collie. By the first look, you would say that they are very similar. Yes, maybe in size they differ a little, but we like it the Aussie is a little stronger than the Border Collie. They have heavier bones, their head character is different, and their fur is more dense. It is very important that their character is different. While the Border Collie can be offered to all members of the family from children to adult, the Aussie requires a stronger hand and will. They are stronger characters, mainly the males. It can be said that some of the Aussie males are even appropriate for house guarding purposes. In work they require a strong hand and more concentration. They are okay for almost all types of work, from herding, for modern dog sports, like agility and others. As we have bred many generations of Aussies by today, we can say that they seem to be an ideal family dog. If you once choose this breed, it is quite probable that you will stay with them forever. They always bring joy to the life of a family. The socialization process of the Aussies is not problematic at all. They learn very fast, from leash handling to other daily routines. They travel easily, without any problems. If you show a young Aussie how to get into a car twice, for the third time they will do it by themselves, not like many other breeds. The Aussies have special needs, like their fur for example. Like other long-haired breeds, they change their fur twice a year. As an Aussie owner you have to live with these fur changes, and with given practices it cannot be a problem. If you brush the fur of your dog once or twice a week you can avoid that the flat will be full of lost hair. With warm bath, you can speed up the whole process and shorten the fur changing period of your dog. A lot of puppy buyers ask us why we call the breed Australian Shepherd if it is registered in the USA. It is true that the ancestors of the Aussie were Australian herding dogs, but the real refining work of the breed began and was finished in America. The different color versions were formed there and the official registration process as well. Like when all new breeds are accepted by the large international dog organizations, the name always refers to the country of origin. This is the case with Aussies as well. Presently, they are becoming one of the most popular shepherd dogs all over the world. They have not reached the popularity level of the Border Collies, but they are getting quite close. The Aussies have some basic colors, which are known and popular. These are the blue merle and the blue tricolor, the red merle and the red tricolor, and the black tricolor. In their popularity, the special color versions helped a lot. One specialty of the breed is the so-called taillessness. It is very rare among all other breeds that so high percentage of puppies born without tails like the Aussie. Originally the tails of the Aussies were docked, or they were born without tails, which had functional reasons. In the old times long tails disturbed them in work. As basically we are talking about a long-haired breed, during herding work the hairy tails became heavy from thistles and other plants and it slowed their movement down. Today in general, the long hairy tail does not mean any problem for the non-working Aussies. The truth is that even the breeders of nowadays try to find ways to crop the tail. One example, on the Milan Dog Show, from 20 or more champion dogs, only ours had tails, all others were bobtails. Time is needed for change. Aussie lovers and breeders slowly get accustomed to long tails. In my opinion, the future is the long tail, at least in Europe. Meanwhile in the US it is extremely difficult to get a good show result with a long-tail Australian Shepherd. It may result in the separation of the long-tailed and bobtail version in the close future.
Aussies are a very active breed. At the same time, they are above the average intelligent, and they can judge whether in a family surroundings they should be active or not. In one case we had a litter, in which there was a very nice, but extremely active puppy. This dog was bought by an elderly man, well above 70 years old. I tried to convince him to choose another puppy, but he decided to take this one. We were prepared that the dog will be brought back to us within weeks or months, but it has never happened. Now the dog is 10 years old, his owner is more than 80, and he says that he never had such a good companion like this dog. What happened? The dog judged the situation and instinctively lowered his energy level. It was a very interesting situation, and I would never believed it if I did not see it with my own eyes. Maybe it was a special case and the dog was very intelligent, above the average. Primarily we suggest that such people should buy Aussies, who like to be active together with their dogs and like if a dog is close to them. Fortunately, the majority of Aussies live a long life. They do not have special illnesses or health problems. There are a lot of genetic screenings, which help in avoiding given illnesses. Unfortunately, there is one illness for what we cannot screen, which is the epilepsy. Although it is very rare, all future owners should know that this is in the breed. Our kennel is called the Silver Dream Kennel. We started out breeding program 16 years ago. Our show results exceeded all of our expectations. We were lucky that we had very good dogs at the right time. We have a lot of show results, but we are most proud of our dogs who won World and Europe championships.